Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We are going to start with Cesar Azpilicueta. It has been reported that Chelsea will let their captain join Barcelona because of an old promise. This is according to report from Marca. We are going to be discussing much on that report as we progress. Then secondly, we are going to be talking about Raphinha as Leeds United chief Victor Orta have recently responded to rumors. Of course, the Leeds United chief talked about Raphinha's release clause amid Barcelona's strong interest, which we are going to be discussing about in this episode as we move ahead. So guys, as we get right into it, please endeavor to subscribe to the channel. If you are a lover of FC Barcelona, give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barcelona are hard at work to secure new reinforcements in the upcoming summer to build a solid team ahead of next season. Barcelona are looking to bolster the team in every position across the pitch. Recently, club president Joan Laporta all but confirmed the signings of Frank Kessié and Andreas Christensen for next season. Now, Barcelona are also taking steps towards securing another Chelsea defender to add depth to the back line. Cesar Azpilicueta has been on Barcelona's radar for a while now. Xavi is very keen on, incorporating the Chelsea captain into the Barcelona squad to add some more experience and quality to the side during this crucial rebuild. However, according to Marca, the 32-year-old signing will require some time. There was a clause in the defender's contract that would trigger an automatic one-year contract extension, and it is not yet clear whether the clause has been exercised. The Spanish outlet suggests that the clause may have been activated before the sanctions on Roman Abramovich, which means Azpilicueta's contract, due to expire in June, is extended and Barcelona may need to negotiate further. It is not all bad though, as Chelsea has a great relationship with the player and his entourage. They had reportedly promised Azpilicueta earlier that he would be free to negotiate an exit if he felt like it, regardless of the contract status. Barcelona will therefore assess the situation before making any concrete approaches. In any case, it does not look like the Spaniard will leave Chelsea on bad terms, and negotiating a move should not be too complicated. So things will not go too smooth as we once anticipated when it comes to Cesar Azpilicueta. Of course, unlike Andreas Christensen, whose own move wasn't that complicated, Azpilicueta's own is proven to be something of a headache for Barcelona at this very point in time. And so right now there's a probability that Azpilicueta still stays at Stamford Bridge, so it's not all that certain that he would definitely make a move to the Camp Nou. And of course, this contrasts with previous reports. Some months back, we quite remember multiple reports saying that Azpilicueta to Barcelona is almost a done deal. But on the contrary, that's not the case. That is not the case. So Chelsea are still contemplating. Of course, talking about that extension with Chelsea, he must not extend as per the report. Chelsea will still understand if he can negotiate a move to another club in the summer. So things have been stalled at this very point in time. Barca still waiting to see what Chelsea would do when it comes to the players' renewal there at Stamford Bridge. So their approach will depend on how things turn out to be between Azpilicueta and his employers, Chelsea. But hopefully things go well as planned and Barca can succeed to bring him as a free agent in the summer. Because from the look of things, Azpilicueta does not want to leave Chelsea in such bad terms with his club that he have been there for almost, I think, 12 years or so. He does not want to leave in such a way. And of course, that is what is hindering the move right now for Barcelona. It is time wasting because we all knew in the past that the move will not be too complicated. But it's proven to be complicated at this very point in time. So it's just to wait and see how Chelsea negotiate with the player's agent when it comes to his future at the club. Then on to the next story of discussion. Leeds United's director of football, Victor Orta, has been talking about Raphinha's release clause amid speculation the winger is wanted at Barcelona. There have been reports that Raphinha has a 75 million euros release clause in his contract. That drops to 25 million euros if Leeds are relegated from the Premier League. However, Alta says that that's not quite the case and has clarified the situation if the Whites do end up staying in the English top flight. The chief said, "Fortunately, Raphinha's career's management is led by a top-level player, Deco. He knows how to handle it. I have had several conversations with Deco. He helps Deco. There are others who don't. Deco has helped. Deco knows that the goal of the player is to save the team and stay in the Premier League. Everything that is of the future will come." He continued by saying, "Raphinha has no clause if we stay in the Premier League. By the way, in that sense, the player and I have looked each other in the face and we have now said there is only one goal. That is to save Leeds United." The Leeds boss also looked to the future and said that Raphinha is focused on helping the team stay up for now, but hinted the Brazilian's future would then be discussed in the summer. He said, "The player walked through the door of Leeds United and I said, 'You will invite me to the World Cup in Qatar, won't you?' And he was left with a foolish face. He didn't believe it. And now we have been meeting those objectives. Now he knows that Leeds and the coaching staff have helped his image grow, and he has responded to us with a lot of quality and being a difference maker in the league. He has to remain the same, and then when summer arrives, when the time comes, there will be time for everything." President Joan Laporta confirmed Barca's interest in Raphinha. We quite remember in his recent interview with RAC1 this week, the club chief admitted that Barcelona have had good reports on the Leeds attacker. So looking at the words from Leeds United president Victor Orta, of course he's trying to acknowledge the possibility of his star player Raphinha leaving in the summer and him trying to clarify that release clause. Of course, it makes sense for us to know the reality of things because from what he's saying, even if Leeds stay or they relegate, Raphinha's release clause will remain Raphinha's release clause. He's just trying to clarify that. So whatever the case, Barcelona will really need to up their game in order to land Raphinha at the Camp Nou for next season. So it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot. Of course, previous reports talking about a possible swap deal, as Barcelona are currently contemplating on including Francisco Trincao to the deal. It remains to be seen if Leeds United will accept such. So there is still a lot to be done if Barca want to succeed in their pursuit of Raphinha. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.